right, we're in for a couple of debutants in Perth with injuries to Hazelwood and Cummins. Brendan Doggett to start with. Finchy, what are we in for?
Yeah, well, he's in exceptional form at the moment, and I think that's the key when picking somebody for their Test debut. I mean, there's guys that get picked on spots becoming available, and he's just the lucky one on this occasion. So he's fast, he pitches the ball up. I think perfect for the Perth conditions. You
used to captain him at the Thunder. What can you tell us about him?
Oh, he's quite a relaxed character, but an unbelievable professional. Just dots the I's, crosses the T's, and fit as a fiddle. He did miss a couple of games at the start of the Shield season. Since coming back, 2 fifers in his first 2 Shield games of the summer. And if you go back further, he's taken 5 first-class fifers in his last 5 Shield games as well. So comes in roaring form. He bowls quick. He does swing it, like Finchy mentioned, but also he's got some gears. He's got the ability to really go fast and short if you need a battering ram later in the innings. So with Cam Green and his injury woes, I think he might be more likely to be that guy that can really intimidate.
And a bit of an unknown quantity for England as well, potentially.
That's right. Well, they haven't seen him. So it's fantastic to have that little bit of smoke and mirrors about you.
And it is a really significant moment in the game because it's the first time that 2 Indigenous men have been in the same Test 11. He is a Warramai man. Of course, he'll be joining Scott Boland, who's done some fantastic things, and great to see him get an opportunity in the very first Test. Jake Weatherald is the other man likely to make his debut opening for Australia. Once again, you know him well back in the South Australia days. You even brought up a record total for SA in a one-day domestic game, I believe, when he was at the age of 21.
Yeah, I think we might have taken advantage of the CA11 back in the day at Hurstfield. Quite a small ground, postage stamp, but that was the moment where I think we all looked at what Jake Weatherald was doing against a high-quality attack and some really talented bowlers in that lineup and thought, well, this guy's hitting balls to weird areas that we're not used to seeing. He's got an enormous amount of power and he was doing it from quite an early age at the Shield level as well. So he's been around for a long time. He's seen some really tricky conditions down in Bellerive over the last few years, an inconsistent wicket, but he's shown extreme consistency. So that's what you want to see from openers. We've been waiting for an opener to put their hand up for a long time. He's done it. The selectors have picked him, which is great to see. You
know what it's like to play as an opener in Perth. What's he dealing with when it comes to those debutant nerves as well? And, you know, imposter syndrome, all those types of things when you're coming in later in your career.
Well, I think the fact that he's gone away and gone from South Australia, which is a comfortable environment for him, to then go down to Hobart to get an opportunity to almost reinvigorate his career, I think that says a lot about the person that he is, and that will hold him in good stead come Friday, should he walk out and mark centre first up, because I think you get the understanding of what it takes to be in an uncomfortable environment, and he's certainly done that. I love the way that he plays. He takes it on. I think he'll complement Usman Khawaja really well. He's that aggressive player. He's good on the short ball. He takes it on early. Back foot play is exceptional. So, I mean, when he walks out and opens the batting, no doubt there'll be nerves there, and there'll be a part of him that wants to get off the mark, and he might overplay it in his head, but he's a relaxed guy. I think he'll do wonders.
I like what he brings to the dressing room as well. He's a slightly different character. He's a bit of a muso.
He's your neighbour, isn't he?
Well, he lived around the corner for a long period of time before he went down to Tassie, so we used to spend a bit of time with Jake and Rachel, and he's just that kind of guy that brings a great buzz to a dressing room. You see that when he's playing in the Big Bash in particular. Brings a lot of energy to that outfield, and I think he's going to be a great fit for the dressing room.